Alright, here we are, starting another trip. Look at the water coming through there. This is going to be Margaret Falls, part of Herald Park, Tappen, BC. Look at these canyon rocks in here. And this is the first bridge we come across. And look at this. Man, I can't even back up enough to show you that. Just a massive wall of rock we're walking into. This is incredible in here. Look at that. Well, that's exactly what I was hoping I was going to see. I hope this one is a little bit bigger than that, but the water is moving pretty good, so it must be fairly decently sized. It just appears and disappears and reappears. I don't think the camera is picking up how clear and beautiful that water is. Tree just growing out of the rock like nothing. This great honking root. Is this actually broken off of something, or is this how it grew? Crazy. I guess that could just be a tree too. Yeah, that could just be a tree that grew up this way and got stuck to the rock face. Nature's wild, man. You gotta keep your eye on it, it's wild. Look at this rock here. Can you see the yellow growing on it, the green growing on it? That's just gorgeous. That is incredible. Layers and layers of earth with a little bit of lichen sprinkled in. Are you liking it? Alright, so this is not what I expected at all. Oh, look at it continue way up there. But I mean, I am pretty happy and pretty impressed. This is amazing. Look at it just fall in under the ice right there. Little ice chasms built by that. Like, that's nuts. Oh my God, that is incredible. You can feel the wind that it's generating. Alright, let's do it to it and get to the next part of the trail. Hahaha, just kidding. I'm back. So, we had a minute to swap lenses, so that's what I did. To give you the fisheye. You probably can't even hear me over all this. Okay, so we're back. I'm going to start heading back towards the Upper Canyon Trail, and that's the loop that we are doing. I just wanted to make sure we got to the waterfall. I didn't want to miss that. But I mean, this trail is nice and easy. There's nothing to it. It's well traveled. So the snow is pushed down. There's a rock up in here. This whole canyon, man. Maybe there's something out here. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Whew. Okay, so let's see if we can get our bearings a little bit. I feel like we're climbing this guy, but there's a canyon here, and the falls are back here. So I don't readily know for sure. I guess we're just gonna have to let nature decide where we're going. This will be one of the big lakes out here. Just incredible. All right, burning daylight. Whew. So, part of the way up here on the map said there was a viewpoint. We'll have to be sure to check that out. I'm sure everybody would want to see that. Holy Moses. So I think it's a 250 meter elevation gain altogether. So 250 meters from the lake. Totally feels like we're over 100 meters from the lake, like upwards. But perspective is everything. It's probably only like 10. I don't know if you can see it on this lens, but there's little ice flows on the lake there, like frozen waves. Check where we are. Still quite a few switchbacks to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to go. Okay. Got a little bench and everything. And it doesn't look hinky at all. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Getting snowshoes in here would be fun, but it would make it a lot more difficult, that's for sure. How beautiful all this is. Can you see that peak right there? That would be a nice one. And it has a little bluff on it too. Obstacle. So these little trenches are neat. They're made by a tree just falling over, and it creates this big dugout in here. This is all the root system just went with it. And it's just a neat little dip in the road. And we had to build our little trail around. Any spooky things in there? Anything? Whoo! Ah! Okay, that jerked my back a little bit. Alright, so here we are at the halfway point kind of thing. I think it's actually shorter on the way back. But I just wanted to take it across the bridge. And then I'll be swapping batteries and swapping lenses. No worries. There you go. How do you like that? And it's basically just a bridge of 2 logs that they found up here, cut them in half, and brought them back down. And we're coming up to the parking lot, so I'm gonna let you guys go. So this one was pretty easy. I think we probably only managed like 3 kilometers overall. But yeah, the elevation gain was fairly significant. Maybe I'll post better details later on. Catch you out there. Don't have too much fun without me. We just finished up the Margaret Falls hike, Upper Canyon, and we decided to have a little stop in at Christmas Island, which is right over there if you can see it. But this is a little wharf lookout, because this is a pretty area too. You can see people and their dogs walking out on the ice. I don't know if I'd want to do that today. I feel like we were around in that canyon area there, but I could be wrong. I think we were actually further back because the view of this guy here was a bit different. But that is pretty. Look at that cell phone tower up there. That means you can get up there. So that might be one to do one day. But yeah, look at this area. Before we lose light, we're gonna hit Christmas Island. Way up there, there's a cell phone tower. You know what that means? It's climbable. Oh, that hurts the eyes.